All right, Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rechakodash, and the water Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai for the spirit and truth. And as always, giving double honors to my apostles and head elders, a great millstone, who do real well and taught me this truth through the spirit, Barakathum. All right, and as always, salutations to the Zaquani and Wa'akim across the four corners of the earth, teaching this truth in sincerity, faith, and honesty. All right, now, Shalom, Wa'abathum, La'abachayim, Shayash Allah, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. All right, scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. All right, that consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, we are the real Hebrew Israelites. All right, and pretty much through the spirit on Slakia, Shalom, Wa'abathum, La'abachayim, Shayash Allah, peace and love to the elect of Israel. I'm not fellow servant, call me Ashal, and pretty much, I was just going through a few videos, and I came across this guy by the name of Norman Bergeron, all right, who was a NASA, which, brothers know, but for those that don't know, all right, he was a NASA scientist, okay? And today this dude is 97 years old. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this out is because Norman R. Bergeron was not only a scientist, but he was an author. And one of the famous books that he wrote, all right, was called Rainmakers of Saturn. And in this book, as you can see by the picture, it shows footage, all right, or image of what you would call a so-called UFO, and pretty much orbiting Saturn. And this was in 1980. All right, so this is just more proof, all right, that Esau Edom knows that the angels are so-called black men, so-called Negro men. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this clip because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai put a very zealous spirit on this Edomite to be fervent, all right, into digging up research on so-called alien spacecraft, or what we know to be as the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, the angels of the Lord. Okay, which the scriptures give you a biblical proof of how these vehicles look, how they operate, okay, and how the men look that operate these vehicles. So now let's hear it out of the horse's mouth, since you Jakes don't want to listen to us. Okay, it's only a 3-minute video. All right, because he's bugged out, man. Probably been abducted. Okay, and so forth and so on. But you can tell by the facial expressions of this Edomite that he's bugged out, man. Now it says 7 feet black people. It's like 7 feet black people from outer space. Now, really, the angels are not 7 feet tall, man. Really taller than that.
Okay, but if there are craft.
All right, probably 12, 13, 14 feet tall, which we're going to know all this in the upcoming times that we're coming into, because as we get closer to the end of Esau's rulership, all right, things are becoming more spiritual. Okay, because prophecy must be fulfilled. All right, it's a lot of things that have to happen, all right, before we enter into the kingdom. The scriptures say through much tribulation. So it's going to be a lot of spiritual events that take place so that the elect, the 1/3, can be reeled in. All right, because it's going to take plagues and death and miracles, all right, so that great fear can fall upon Israel. And only the elect is going to believe in the source of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, all right, and be saved, according to the book of Acts. All right, so let's go ahead and let this play. All right, this is what Norman Bergeron had to say, all right, concerning his experience with coming encountered, all right, with so-called UFOs, okay, which are the angels of the Lord, who are so-called black men, so-called Negro men. All right. So let's hear it out of the horse's mouth. And to the best of your ability, if you can hear this, because he's talking pretty low, because he's frightened, man. He's afraid. Okay. He's afraid, man. All right.
Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people have asked me about, I call them vehicles, okay?
Right.
No, did not call them objects. That was too neuter for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor say you ought to call them objects, Norm. No. They have all of the qualities of a vehicle. They can move.
Con, just real quick, he said they have all the qualities of a vehicle. Now, the Spirit and Power Yahweh Shemi Awashai had it to where I actually did a vehicle. I actually did a video 22 hours ago called Yahweh Shemi Awashai has chariots, vehicles. So like I said, since you people don't want to hear it from us, and that's the thing, this is us, this is your people telling you the truth. But since you don't want to hear it from us, you got to hear it from your master, man. All right, Esau Edom is telling you he can't even refer to these things as unidentified aerial phenomenon, man. He can't identify them as objects. He calls them vehicles, man. And when you go into the etymology of the word chariot, it means vehicle, man. All right, and it says see the word car. When you go into the word car, it means what? A wheeled vehicle. So this is the mobile access throughout the universe, man, of Yahweh Shemi Awashai and angels. It's just that simple. But see, Jake like to make shit too complicated. Why? Because Jake has been beaten. All right, Jake has been slave mentality have been beaten into Jake so long that all he know, all right, is a scumbag lifestyle, man. He don't know what it is to rule. Okay. All right, Jake has been slave mentality have been beaten into Jake so long that all he know. All right, just want to make sure this shit working, man. Con, he said they have all the qualities of a vehicle. They can move everything.
Professor said you ought to call them objects, Norm.
Call
They
on.
have all of the qualities of a vehicle. They can move. They're just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure.
Okay.
So I'm calling it a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer.
So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on.
Yeah, Esau bugged out,
But
man.
anyway, there's one image there that shows black people getting off.
There it is.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know.
See, he said the angels got out of the doorway, man. He don't know how tall they were, but him speculating, he said 7 feet. All right, now that's above the average man. But us being spiritual, man, we know that, Esau's not spiritual. All right, he's looking at it from a distance. These angels are beyond your imagination, man. Okay? This is a spirit. All right? It was like 12, 13 feet tall, man. And he said black people getting off. All right? Okay, so-called black man.
Well, what?
Say they say 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
See that?
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Have you ever been in touch with him?
No.
No?
There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black.
Yeah, con. Yeah, that's the
Were they
angels.
tall?
So, hey, the point is being proven. All right, so let's go ahead and not gonna make this too long. I'm gonna get right to the point, man. We almost out of here, bro. Because, like I said before, our forefathers, earnestly prayed for our salvation, bro. And now we are in a time, all right, of Esau, Edom. Okay, getting ready to be judged, because this is the curse. All right, Zechariah the 5th chapter. They go upon every man that what stealeth. Okay, so forth and so on, man. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, right? The wicked, okay? Esau, Edom, the red Hebrew Edomites, the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right? Which will be soon known amongst the whole world. Because we're coming into the time of the fulfilling of the prophecies, man. Okay, so this whole worldly spirit that you people got going on, and my pension is going to pay off, my children going to be straight. Your whole worldly experience, your worldly way of life, all right, your way of thought process, man, is going to be shattered when things start to go spiritual, man. Things is going to start working into the favor of the man of the Lord through the prophecies being fulfilled. Okay, so, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. What's the spirit of his mouth? The prophets. Prophesying and foretelling the things to come, because when they come, then shall you know that a prophet was among you, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the brightness of his coming is what? The angels, man. All right, the vehicles. He said he couldn't call them objects. He called them vehicles, man. What is another word for a vehicle? A chariot. What is a chariot? A car, man. Oh, what does the word car mean? A wheeled vehicle, man. All right, that's a RV. So forth and so on, man. All right. Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the work of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. All right. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Right. And so our people are not going to receive this truth, but they're going to wait until the last second. All right, to want to come into the understanding. It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late, man. All right, because Esau, Edom know that the people that's operating these vehicles, if you will, the so-called UFOs, which are IFOs, okay, the chariots of Yahweh Shemi Shai, the angels of the Lord. All right, that's our salvation. This is Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Thou shalt be cut off forever, right? So judgment is at the door of the nation of Edom, Esau. This is the curse. All right, Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. Right, and you go into this word perpetual, says everlasting, man, without end, okay? All right, everything about Esau, Edom is against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Everything around you is not set up for you to prosper, though you still prosper. Because the spirit of we are the salt of the earth. Without the salt, how can the earth have a flavor, man? Okay. So there's always going to be flavor on the earth, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in a time of their calamity, in a time when their iniquity had an end. All right. So I'm going to get this last precept through the spirit that I was meditating on for a minute. All right. Romans 13, because for the elect, the brothers out there that's not dismayed at the signs in heaven, according to Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, we understand that this is our time to realize that, bro, we almost out of here, bro. Okay. What's Revelations, the 12th chapter? There was war in heaven. Yahweh Shemi Shai getting ready to fight for us, bro. Like he always did, bro. All right. And Esau Edom knows that. That's why he's afraid. Because he's losing his grip over Jake. His lies ain't working no more, bro. Okay. And what? Now they're making their tongues to fall upon themselves. I'm surprised that video wasn't taken down. That's Psalm 64 and 8. You know? Esau Edom just spilled the beans. He said, no, not dark, black. And what do they call us? What is it? When you go to fill out the application and they ask you for your race, what does it say? White, black, Hispanic? Those are not nationalities, man. Black is not a nationality, man. But Esau Edom just spilled the beans and told you they're not dark-skinned people. They're so-called black people, man. That's the angels of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the messengers of the Lord in the spirit realm that's making visitation upon the earth, because the message, all right, to Babylon the Great is destruction. And this is why the spirit, all right, is poured out upon Jake to be prophesying, man. You got our women bugging out, bro. Waking up out of dreams. Okay, even their children waking up out of dreams, seeing these so-called UFOs, these chariots destroying the earth, you know, Carrie Hilson, you know, so forth and so on, man. All right. Why? Because we are in the time of our salvation, okay, which is nearer than when we believe. Okay, and that's the spirit, Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, right, because scripture say measure the time diligently. All right, the prophets, the apostles, you know, okay, they actually Yahweh Shai, who were disciples in that time, they asked them, what shall be the sign of thy coming? What shall be the time? Well, now we know the time. That now is a high time to awake out of sleep, right? What is that sleep? Is that a physical sleep? No, that's a spiritual sleep, man. Spiritual fornication, a spiritual rest, being dead and alienated from the customs, okay? Being alienated from the prophecies, man. Being alienated from the truth. All right, awake out of that deep sleep, all right, and put on garments, put on the spiritual garment, man. You know, faith, the word of the Lord, you know, truth, so forth and so on. Ephesians 6 chapter, you know, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So our salvation is at the door. Okay, Esau Edom is afraid, bro. We in some heavy times where more chariot sightings are heavier, all right, than ever before, bro. But why is that? Because we are increasing in number, man. All right, the elect is waking up, you know. Ultimately, this gospel shall be preached across the four corners of the earth, okay, because Yahweh Shai said that. But he said he shall gather his elect. So the elect is waking up, man. All right. So, yeah, like I say, the Lord's witness was edifying to the elect. Call halayim lo Yahweh Shemel Shai Bashim Kakadash Brakathum and the water Yahweh Shemel Shai for the spirit and truth. Double honors as always to my apostles, elders, a great millstone. Salutations to the Zakoni Wa Akim. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.